traditionally held superstition. Friday the 13th is unlucky. But what makes today any different from yesterday?
Action News reporter Owen Clark spoke with psychics and scholars for answers on why so many fear Friday the 13th.
Every time Friday the 13th rolls around, customers come to Karma Psychic Boutique to ask MaryKay Ricketts for answers.
There's really no reason Friday the 13th should be an unlucky day.
But that doesn't mean bad things won't happen.
You will create your reality. So if you believe you're unlucky and this is an unlucky day for you, that's what you're going to get.
According to one study by a Phobia Institute in North Carolina, more than 20 million people alter their normal routine on Friday the 13th. They don't drive, they eat in. It's estimated the U.S. loses more than $800 million in revenue every time this fateful Friday rolls around. Of course, Friday the 13th isn't bad for all business.
Definitely could sell out, so if you're going to come on down, I would say get here like half an hour early if you want good seats.
The latest Friday the 13th movie is expected to gross nearly $30 million this weekend. The hugely popular horror series first debuted in 1980, and its gruesome plot lines have been credited with driving up the fear factor on Friday the 13th for many Americans. But the origin of the Friday the 13th phobia goes back a lot further. Art history professor Asa Mittman says the day was condemned by early Christians because it was a day of worship to the pagan god Saturn.
Saturn, because he's a horned god, actually can't particularly be associated with Satan. And so the worship of Saturn, and also because the names are very close, comes to be associated with the worship of Satan. And so Friday the 13th, the traditional festival day for Saturn, becomes a day associated with the worship of evil.
So whether it's an ancient superstition or a masked killer that has you spooked, don't feel alone if you're afraid of Friday the 13th. In Chico, I'm Owen Clark for Action News.
But will the forecast be